What's up everyone, Chris Goulet here with TNS Fitness and Athletics, and I want to get right into this video. You don't need steroids to get a great physique. You don't need steroids to get big. You don't need steroids to get shredded. You don't need steroids to train more, train harder, and train longer. So where am I going with this? I feel like a lot of people, especially younger people, 17, 18, 19 years old, or people my age in their early 20s, tend to think that they need to take steroids in order to achieve a certain physique. At some point, yes, your body slows down and you stop making as much progress as you get older, and at that point someone might consider taking steroids to give them, so that they can keep making progress. But at 17, 18 years old, or even 20, 21 years old, chances are you have not reached your genetic potential and you still have a long ways to go. So yes, if you take them correctly and you train your ass off, you could get 2 years' results in 1 year or 6 months, whatever. You get where I'm going with it. But by not taking steroids and training naturally, you're allowing yourself to focus on your training. You're learning as much as you can about your training, nutrition, researching different things. Taking steroids itself is a big commitment, and it takes a lot of research. And if you're going to take steroids, you have to be ready to continue to take steroids, because you don't just take steroids and then stop and now you don't take steroids to get the physique you want, stop and maintain that physique. If you're going to take steroids, you got to keep taking them, and cycling on and off in order to maintain that physique. So what I suggest doing is, if you're considering taking steroids, ask yourself these questions. Have I devoted enough time to my training and nutrition? Do I consider myself an experienced, advanced lifter who has years under his or her belt? Have I done my research? Have I experimented with different programs and rep schemes and macros, and do I know what works for me? Because taking steroids at a beginner level, it's changing your focus. As a beginner, your focus should be on learning as much as you can about training and nutrition, not on what you should put in your body to increase your muscle size. Yes, and there again, in this video, I'm not trying to come across as saying that steroids are bad or that they're good. I'm just saying don't shortchange yourself by being too quick to want to take them. Whether I say steroids are good or bad is irrelevant, because you're going to do what you want to do. If you're thinking about taking steroids, I can say, yeah, take them, or yeah, don't take them. But either way, ultimately it's your decision. And how do I know what's best for you? You know what I'm saying? Just like, I can tell you why you should or shouldn't take steroids, but ultimately you have to decide what's best for you in your situation. And there's a lot of factors to consider. So I don't want to come across as saying that I'm for them or that I'm against them, but I just want to, for people who are considering taking them, because let's face it, anyone who's been involved in fitness and bodybuilding, I'm sure at one point has thought about steroids. And I just think that if you're going to go down that road, make sure you've devoted enough time to learning as much as you can about this business, training, nutrition, and make sure that you've put in quite a few years of training before you go to that level. Guys that you see who are obviously taking steroids, yes, the steroids have helped them, but they've also been training for years naturally to get, to build up their physique, and learn as much as they can. And really, learning is the biggest thing, because that's what it's all about, is learning as much as you can. And steroids is a whole nother thing you got to learn about. So, my whole purpose for making this video was just to, try to give some advice that if you are thinking about taking them, ask yourself, do I really feel ready to do this right now? Do I feel like I'm an advanced, experienced lifter? Because people who are beginners, intermediates, really have no business considering taking steroids. And some people might give me hack for saying that, but understand, what's more important than taking steroids is learning about training and nutrition, and learning about training principles and stuff like that, because that's what's going to make you see progress. You can jump on steroids at 100 pounds, fine, but if you don't know what you're doing in the gym, you're not going to get that great of results no matter how much steroids you're taking. So that's all I wanted to say. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you can take something away from it. And there again, I want to emphasize that I'm not saying that steroids are neither good nor bad. I'm just, emphasizing the importance of make sure you know what you're doing and feel confident that you have enough experience under your belt before you start thinking about going to that type of lifting, being enhanced. So that's it. Please like and subscribe, comment, let me know what you think. If you have any questions or ideas for other videos, comment down below and I'll be sure to check into that. Follow us on social media, and I'll see you all in the next video.